Well, thank you so much for coming back, and if you like this episode, as always, please leave a thumbs up and a comment below. This episode's going to be about happiness, and what happiness brings to us, and what happiness we bring to others. In my life, growing up, there was a lot of times where happiness was brought upon me. And me just being a happy-go-lucky person, I brought happiness to others. I went out of my way to help others. I stood up for other people. As I got older, I find out that the happiness that people create in you is not necessarily for your benefit. The happiness somebody else creates in you is pretty often for themselves to have something from. If they're trying to sell you something, or if they're trying to get you to subscribe to their channel on YouTube. Happiness is created in another person for the benefit of themselves. You can go all day and be happy yourself. You can make yourself happy. You can do a lot of things. You can go hiking, you can go biking, you can go driving around, you could go watch the clouds, you can go watch the birds, you could go watch the ocean, you can watch the mountains grow. Anything that makes you happiness is up to you. Why is it dependent on other people to make you happy? Why is it that a person who will make you happy is more likely to get your support? Now, if somebody pisses you off, somebody makes you very upset, I found out that that's something that is a turnoff for people. People will no longer talk to you. People will isolate you. They won't support your goals. And frankly, they would want nothing to do with you because you don't make them happy. Now, let me ask you in a religious sense. Do you think God is happy? Do you think God is happy with you? Do you think God is joyful that he had to bring his son here to die for your sins? Happiness is built to control because it's well known that if you make somebody happy, then they're going to stick around. They're going to be more inclined to help you out or to do something for you if you make them happy. Yes, happiness is something that grows. The happier you are, the longer you live. Is that really the way that you want to experience life? Just to go through life being happy? If you're doing that, aren't you pushing off all the sadness and all the pain and all the things that you could be working on to fix for the next generation? The happiness that you create in your life is just pushing back the problem to the next generation. If you just want to go through life being happy and laughing all the time, so be it. That's your life. But as soon as your inability to see the problems in the world starts affecting me, well, then that's when we have a problem. Happiness is a choice in you. It's not for somebody else to make. It's not somebody else to do to you. So if you want to create happiness in other people, create happiness in others for them. Don't create happiness in others because you want to be happy. I mean, that's the whole basis of doing something for somebody else. It's for them, not for you. You don't do something to improve yourself to somebody else. Improving yourself is just that. Improving somebody else is just that also. When you have somebody out there who doesn't create happiness in your life, is that necessarily a bad thing for you? If someone sees the pain and sees the struggle and are putting them towards you, isn't that the betterment of being happy? Is diminishing the sadness and the pain in the world? Some people say that your struggles is what makes you stronger, is what grows you. But I tell you this, if the pain is only so you can experience happiness, is that true happiness? To go back to the religious side, do you think Adam and Eve were happy before they ate the apple? Before they knew the pain and suffering? Do you have to connect sadness with happiness? In my mind, you don't. If you're connecting those two, then you're basically saying that the only way to be happy is to be upset, to be sad. And that goes against the true definition of happiness. You can't say that pain creates happiness when happiness is the absence of pain. So here's some time for that to sink in a bit. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this episode, please leave a thumbs up and a comment below and share it to anybody who you think that would benefit from it. If you'd like to help me out in my endeavor and help yourself out, really, because it's helping you out a lot more than it would be helping me out, do some research on my Kickstarter that's in the description below. I'm giving you ownership, lifetime ownership, to all my created works for 3 years for only $50. After that 3 years is up, everything is yours and I move on with my life. So thank you so much for watching and God bless.